All right, in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 essential tools you need for launching and how to make it simple. A launch consists of pretty much 3 phases, right? You're going to attract, inspire, and invite. You got to attract people into your launch. You got to inspire them to do something and take action, and then invite them to your program, right? So that's as simple as it needs to be. Now, the 3 tools that can make this happen are an online form so that people can register for an event or get your lead magnet or get on your list or, all of the above. 2, you need a page builder, a website, somewhere that people can go and a place to put that form or your checkout process or your sign up or whatever it is. Right? So you need a website of some kind. And 3, you need a checkout process, some sort of product and cart system. And that's pretty much it. With those ingredients, you can almost make any kind of launch. Now, I'll throw in a bonus one because if you are going to do a live event or something, you want something like Zoom or a webinar platform or something like that, but that's not required. You can run entire launches without that. That's if you want to do it live. If you're looking to do a live experience, then having a live, like Zoom is perfect for a live event. But if you record a video and you were doing an evergreen launch or something like that, having a video on a page is pretty good. So that sounds pretty simple, right? So let's break these tools down a little bit. So the first one, that online form. Now that usually comes from your email marketing system. You want to get their name on a list. So if it's a lead magnet, if it's a registration for an event, that you want that form to be as closely tied to your email marketing system as possible. And most, if not all, email marketing systems provide online forms. And there's 2 ways of utilizing this form. One is you can just link to that form. Most email marketing systems will provide a hosted page for that form. But a better way to do that is to embed the form onto your website or page builder or funnel software, whatever you have. So that is a little bit more tricky, but it's not crazy. They just provide you a little code. You copy all that code, you go to your page and you paste it into the code of the page. Oftentimes page builders will give you a code element. So if you have a page builder and it's like, there's a title element, there's a column, there's a button element. In that library of elements is likely an HTML or a code element. Put it in there, right? Easy peasy. Just copy and paste. There's nothing else you need to do. And that's really it. That's how you get that form in there. The reason why you want to look to your email marketing platform to get that form is that oftentimes the controls for tagging a new member, tagging a new lead, tagging a registrant is built into that software. So you want to get that form as close to your email marketing system as possible. They'll probably provide it. You just put it into your web page. Now, 2, let's talk about the web pages. So I just told you it can be really simple, but we make it complicated. And here's one way we make it complicated. We have multiple platforms that we can create pages on. So we've got ClickFunnels, and then we've got Kajabi, and then we have a WordPress website. We don't need all of those things. All we need is a place that we can drag and drop text and boxes and elements to create a landing page, whether it be an email lead generation page, an opt-in page, a registration for an event or something like that. I mean, think about how simple most opt-in pages are, right? They have some images, some text, a form. That's it. Maybe some more details about the event. Sure, right? chances are in 2023, 2024, whenever you're listening to this video, chances are you have a website with a page builder that you can manipulate in this way. If you don't, give me a call, because that's just not right. So basically, that's as simple as it needs to be. Put that form into a page. You've got your beginning of a good funnel, right? Now, the third thing is a checkout form. And this is where things do get a little complicated. And oftentimes, well, first of all, let's talk about like, what is that checkout system? It's got to be a system where you can create a product that is connected to a payment gateway. And the product handles the, basically at a base level, it's the price of it and the billing terms. Maybe somebody's signing up for membership, a subscription, a one-time payment, whatever that might be. That product piece of it handles that. So you could say, I'm selling a 4-month membership or a lifetime membership or a one-time payment of XYZ. That's part of the product, right? And then when they click, yes, I do want this, then that leads them to a place to fill out their information, put their credit card information in it, and actually make the purchase, right? This kind of starts to get more complex when you're like, selling access to a course or a membership or things like that. Then you worry about how that's delivered and stuff. Whole nother conversation, but at a base level, that's all it is. That final piece there is a way for them to give you money, right? From there, you can bring them into your course, into your world, into your group, whatever that is. That's kind of another topic, but at a base level, they need to pay you money, right? So how do we overcomplicate these things? I'll tell you what. We are marketed to, and we fall for it sometimes. It's not your fault. I totally get it. I'm susceptible to it myself. When a cool, fancy new funnel software or whatever says things like your conversions will be greater, or it'll be easier than ever to make, or whatever it is, like, it's hard to resist. And especially if your website isn't user-friendly, right? You might look at your website and say, oh gosh, it's hard to work with and I don't know how to do it. And then you look at ClickFunnels and they're like, oh, it's drag and drop. It's really easy. Okay, sure. But that doesn't mean your website can't be that. Maybe you're running an old theme on WordPress and it's just hard to work with, right? That's easily solved. So how do we overcomplicate these things? We get marketed to by all kinds of other software saying we can do it better. We do it better than anything else. But ultimately, think about it. When was the last time you bought something because of how the web page was built? Never. All web pages are kind of like, they're all the same, if you will. There's bells and whistles on them, but they're just a URL. You go to it, you read the stuff, and you make a decision, right? You didn't make a decision to sign up because it was Kajabi. You didn't make a decision to sign up with somebody's product because it was ClickFunnels. You're like, great. Wow, you built your site on ClickFunnels. I'm in. You must be super smart, right? It doesn't matter where it's built. What matters is if you can work with it, right? I have a lot of clients that come to me and say, well, I have a WordPress website that I can't work with. And yeah, you probably have a shitty theme, but that doesn't mean you have to have ClickFunnels or Kajabi or something because you have a shitty theme and you can't, and it's hard to work with your website. Fix your theme and move on, and you can have it all under one roof, right? So that's kind of a way we overcomplicate this, is by succumbing to the marketing and the hype where that some other platform or some other funnel builder will solve your problems and increase conversions and whatever it is, right? That's not where it is. So as unsexy as it is, those platforms are often not needed if you already have your own website. Chances are your website right now has everything you need to build a funnel. So those are the three things. You need to be able to take an online form, make a lead, right? An online form inside a page. You need a page builder so that you can put your messaging on there and your forms. And you need to be able to take somebody's money, right? That is the easiest, simplest way to build a launch funnel. So if you liked this, if you thought it was valuable, hit the like and subscribe, share it with a friend, and let me know in the comments if you're building a funnel and what you're using.